So, you finish your career and you decide to invest, to really plant roots here in San Antonio. Again, you could have done it in many, many places. So can you talk a little bit about the education sector here in this city? What are the greatest challenges that you see here in the city? What are the greatest signs of hope that you see in the city?
Well, the number one sign of hope is that things are changing. When I first got here, obviously, Texas and San Antonio in particular was one of the lower performing areas in the country, and we really worked hard to change that. In the last couple of years here, we brought in several high performing charters. Basis, Great Hearts, KIPP has grown. KIPP's for a long time. We had 2 schools here. Now they're growing tremendously. IDEA, we became IDEA's first school here, and now we have 15 schools and 5,500 students here. Those of you who don't know the story about IDEA, but it started down in the Rio Grande Valley by Tom Torkelson, and it's now we have 30,000 students across the state of Texas in 51 schools, growing every year. We hope to have 20 schools by 2017, by next year, by the end of next year. So ambitious, and we're going to keep pushing. And for the last 10 years, we've had every one of our students have been accepted to a college, and that's been a phenomenal deal. I went back to graduation here in June, down in the Rio Grande Valley to San Juan, and you drive through this neighborhood of where these families live, and these areas that may not have all the electricity and all the things to their house, but these kids come to this high school. I watched 500 kids walk across the stage. Every single one of them held up their banners of what college they were going to. And you see how transformational this is for those families. Everybody's in their Sunday best and they're just celebrating their parties because they know this means something for the family. And so it's very emotional when you get down there and you see this happening. And we want to make that happen, to a larger extent.